some fun. Tune in late at night or tune in the sun. This is TFM. Get ready to rock. From AM to PM. Come on. Let's talk.
TFM 95.4.
Let's talk.
Live on TFM and the TFM Facebook page. This is the live feed of TTV. Let's talk.
Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. These are the top headlines from our newsroom today. Hospitals in Oman witness rise in COVID-19 patients. Over 1,000 Omani workers to continue working won't be fired, according to the Ministry of Labour. No option for less than 8-day stay in the Sultanate. Awareness drive on plastic bags at several shops. Germany to extend COVID-related restrictions until Feb 14, 2021. UK registers largest single-day rise in COVID-19 deaths to over 1,500. 78-year-old Joe Biden will be oldest U.S. president to take oath. Oman Sail program seeks to empower differently abled youth. Leicester go top of Premier League table with victory over Chelsea. 2-game ban for Messi after Super Cup red card. These were the top headlines for the day. Let's see how the weather condition looks like in the Sultanate in our weather update.
Hi, my name is Meitha El-Shukaili for today's weather update. And right now, I'm outside the TFM studio in Al Khuwair. Before we move on to weather, here is our fact for the day. Jupiter spins at an incredible pace. So if you stood at the equator on Jupiter, the velocity would be about 28,000 miles per hour. And that's about 28 times faster than the Earth's rotation. That is our fact for the day. Now let's step inside the studio and talk more about weather. An alert has been issued by Oman Meteorology and Civil Aviation Authorities saying that there will be a reduction in visibility due to the fog formation, and there will be mainly clear skies over the rest of the Sultanate with chances of late night to early morning, low-level clouds or fog patches along the coastal areas of the Arabian Sea. And now let's take a look at how the weather will be like in all the governorates. Muscat will be sunny, temperatures between 28 to 21 degrees Celsius. Musandam will be sunny, temperatures between 23 to 19 degrees Celsius. North Al-Batina will be sunny, temperatures between 26 to 18 degrees Celsius. South Al-Batina will be sunny, temperatures between 28 to 20 degrees Celsius. Al-Buraymi will be sunny, temperatures between 28 to 16 degrees Celsius. Al-Dhahira will be sunny, temperatures between 30 to 18 degrees Celsius. Al-Dakhiliya will be sunny, temperatures between 29 to 17 degrees Celsius. North Al-Sharqiyya will be sunny, temperatures between 30 to 17 degrees Celsius. South Al-Sharqiyya will be partly cloudy, temperatures between 27 to 18 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will also be partly cloudy, temperatures between 29 to 18 degrees Celsius. And Dhofar will be sunny, temperatures between 27 to 17 degrees Celsius.
Welcome back to TTV. You're watching Midday Update. Now let's go straight to the COVID-19 update for the day. The Ministry of Health officials has not registered any death cases due to coronavirus in the country today. This means the total death cases remain at 1,516 in the Sultanate. Moreover, the Ministry of Health has also announced the registration of 171 new coronavirus cases in Oman today. The total cases in the country have now touched 132,317, including 124,579 recoveries, including the 1,516 deaths. According to the Ministry of Health, in the past 24 hours, 181 recoveries were also reported. The ministry has urged everyone to adhere to social distancing instructions issued by the Supreme Committee and the Ministry of Health. Now from a local desk. For the first time since December 3rd, 2020, the number of patients hospitalized in the Sultanate due to COVID-19 in a space of 24 hours has crossed 20, the Ministry of Health's Tarasud app shows. According to Tuesday's app data, 21 COVID-19 patients were hospitalized in 24 hours. The last time the number crossed 20 was on December 3rd when it stood at 25. Talking exclusively to Times of Oman, a health ministry official said the reason may be the travelers coming to Oman. Every day the Sultanate is receiving thousands of travelers, including citizens, residents and visitors. Another official pointed out that some people not observing precautions could be a contributory factor. Some people are not adhering to the precautionary measures, such as wearing masks, washing hands, and maintaining social distancing, he pointed out. On the brighter side, the total number of patients admitted to ICUs on Tuesday stood at 22 against 106 on December 3rd. The Ministry of Health has denied the rumors about registering the first case of the new variant of COVID-19 in Dhofar Governorate. An official source at the Ministry of Health denied what has been circulated on social media about the registration of the first case of new strain of COVID-19 in the Dhofar Governorate. The Ministry of Health calls on everyone not to heed the rumors and take information from its official sources, and legal measures will be taken in this regard. Now, more than 1,000 Omani workers will continue to work and will not be laid off from their jobs, the Ministry of Labour has assured. A statement issued online by the Ministry of Labour said, the committee to address the conditions of the terminated national workforce, represented by the Muscat work team today, considered ensuring the continuation of the national workforce, which reached 1,315 in 10 establishments, most of them in the oil and gas sector. This comes through being absorbed in the establishment's projects or other branches of its work, or by reducing their wages to a maximum that does not exceed the minimum wage in exchange for reducing working hours. Decisions on some issues have also been postponed for further research and solutions, the statement from the Ministry of Labour added. Now, today it was announced that there is no longer the option for passengers traveling to the Sultanate of Oman to stay in the country for a period of less than 8 days, the Civil Aviation Authority announced in a circular today. A statement issued online by CAA said, reference is made to the circular issued on 27 December 2020, and based on coordination with the health authorities, the Civil Aviation Authority would like to confirm for all airlines operating in the Sultanate that, as per the mentioned circular, there is no longer an option for passengers traveling to Oman to stay in the Sultanate for a period of less than 8 days. The airlines must ensure that no travel reservations are made to depart Oman before the mandatory quarantine period ends, which is 7 days with negative result of PCR test on the 8th day. Talking about the inflow of people into the Sultanate, hotels across the country and travel agents as well have reported rise in bookings and are hopeful tourists from overseas will gradually return to the country in the months to come. The decision by the government yesterday to allow travelers from 103 countries to spend 14 days in Oman without a pre-booked visa will also help attract more visitors. The Royal Oman Police issued an online statement yesterday indicating that as part of the efforts to support the tourism sector in the Sultanate, it has been decided to extend the exemption period for the nationals of 103 countries from the entry visa for up to 14 days as part of specific regulations and conditions. Now, although the cooler winter months do make up the tourist season in Oman, the COVID-19 pandemic has strongly affected international travelers, but the hoteliers in the country say they have seen significant increase in domestic travelers. Michael Kuhn, the cluster general manager for Park Inn, said his hotel has seen decent business before the recent decision to temporarily close Oman's borders for a week to limit the spread of the virus. He said that what we have seen is that people are keen to travel, but they're obviously not able to do so right now because of the pandemic, so domestic tourism has seen a rise, especially since last December. Before the borders were closed, we also did see visitors from the UAE stay with us. We're also taking many bookings for the coming months. Hopefully, this decision to temporarily shut the borders only lasts for a week and the hospitality sector can continue to recover a bit. He also added that our hotel occupancy is currently at 40%, which is very good when you look at the factors affecting us right now. The cruise ships that would normally come to Oman aren't there this time around, and there is little to no international air traveler anywhere around the world. Goon also said that tourists returning to Oman depend on how vast the COVID-19 vaccine is distributed all over the world, because that would go a long way in reducing people's fear of travel, which is currently in many people's mind. He said that right now one of the main issues people today have is the fear of infection if they travel, as well as the mandatory 7-day quarantine. Once vaccines are distributed across the world and the number of cases go down, then the fear of infection will vanish and you will see international travel resume once again. In addition to that, this was also a viewpoint shared by Siraj Maimun, the Cluster Director of Sales and Marketing in Oman for Anantara, which owns and operates 2 resorts in the country. Talking to Times of Oman, he said that what we have seen is that a lot of people in the country are keen to see Oman, despite all the travel curbs in place. Our mountain property in Jabal Akhtar has done well since the summer months because people came there to escape the heat, while our Al Balid resort by the beach in Salalah has also picked up a bit after September. A lot of the bookings we get right now are the last minutes, with people looking to get away for a short break or for the weekend, but that will really help us if Oman is included on a travel bubble with the European countries, because they and the GCC are our main markets. Now, the Environment Authority in Ad-Dakhliya Governorate has continued its awareness camping at a number of shops in the Governorate and distributed a number of eco-friendly and multi-use bags today. A statement issued online by Environment Authority said, with the aim of educating and community about the decision to ban single consumption of plastic shopping bags and encouraging them to use environmentally friendly bags, the Environment Department in Ad-Dakhliya Governorate has completed its awareness campaigns in a number of shops in the Governorate, in addition to distributing environmentally friendly and multi-use bags. Additionally, in Muscat, the Environment Authority intensified its awareness campaigns at a number of stores and malls, and multi-use bags have been distributed in Muscat Grand Mall. This was all from our local desk. It's time for a quick commercial break, but stay tuned as we have more updates from our international desk.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
It's about time we kicked COVID-19 out of our lives. Join us on TTV Outline every Monday and let us learn how to fight COVID together. Welcome back to TTV. You're watching Midday Update, and now from International Desk. Germany will extend and strengthen the coronavirus-related restrictive measures in the country until February 14, 2021, German Chancellor Angela Merkel has said. Today we held talks again and agreed to introduce new measures. We are doing this as a precautionary measure for the sake of citizens' health, as well as for the sake of the economy and labor market. She added that we agreed that all measures that were scheduled until January 31st should be extended until February 14, 2021. Merkel said the number of new coronavirus infections in Germany was gradually reducing, and this was encouraging. She said the scale of the presence of the UK coronavirus strain in Germany was unclear yet, but there was the threat of a rapid spread of the disease. Overall, since the start of the pandemic, Germany has recorded more than 2 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 and over 47,000 people have died so far. The United Kingdom's death toll has increased to, in fact, by 1,610 on Tuesday, which is the largest single-day increase since the start of the pandemic, the UK Department for Health and Social Care has said. The UK has faced a surge in COVID-19 cases and deaths since the discovery of a new highly infectious variant of the disease in southeast England in December. The latest increase tops the previous record of 1,564 fatalities set on January 13, 2021. According to government data, 91,470 people have died in the United Kingdom within 28 days of testing positive for the coronavirus disease, giving the country the world's fifth highest death toll. Additionally, 33,355 new positive tests for COVID-19 were also registered by the department over the past 24 hours, taking the country's case total past 3.46 million. The United Kingdom's 4 nations are currently under various degrees of lockdown measures as ministers look to curb the rapid spread of the new COVID-19 strain, which is thought to be up to 70% more transmissible. Health Secretary Matt Hancock announced earlier on Tuesday that he would be self-isolating for the next 6 days after receiving an alert by the National Health Service's COVID-19 contact tracking application. Now, with a promise to heal America, which in recent months have witnessed a chaotic election and messy transition of power, Joseph R. Biden will take the oath to become the 46th president of the United States on Wednesday. Biden, who is known around the world for a stint as the vice president during the Obama administration, will be the oldest person ever sworn in as a president of the country. He turned 78 in November 2020. President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will be sworn in at the West Front of the U.S. Capitol during the 59th presidential inauguration ceremony. Biden's inauguration is taking place under the shadow of the unprecedented health crisis and protests in the U.S. The security in the Capitol has been beefed up amid a high level of security concerns following the January 6th Capitol riots. In his victory speech in his hometown, Wilmington, Delaware, in November, Biden pledged to unite the country, as he called it, a time to heal in America. He said that, "I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide but to unify, who doesn't see red states and blue states, only see the United States." Biden served as a vice president in the former President Barack Obama administration for 2 terms from 2008 to 2016. Once again, it's time for a quick commercial break, but stay tuned for more updates from a sports desk.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
It's about time we kicked COVID-19 out of our lives. Join us on TTV Outline every Monday and let us learn how to fight COVID together. Welcome back to TTV. You're watching Midday Update. And now from a sports desk. Oman Sail has resumed its sail-free program with COVID-19 precautions in partnership with BP Oman and Oman's Paralympic Committee. Sail-Free, one of BP Oman's social investment programs, aims to empower Omani disabled youth. Phase 2 of the program, in which participants learn sailing and practice leadership, resumed on January 17 after receiving the go-ahead from relevant government entities. Candidates are trained to compete for 12 spots in the national parasailing team, where they will be given an opportunity to represent Oman in international championships. As part of taking candidates into water, sail-free instructors were trained on coaching individuals with disabilities in collaboration with the Armed Forces Hospital. Leicester City have secured the top spot on Premier League standings after an impressive 2-0 win over Chelsea. With 19 matches played, Leicester are top with 38 points, one ahead of Manchester United, who have played a match fewer and face Fulham on Wednesday. Wilfred Ndidi scored the opening goal of the match, putting Leicester City ahead in the 6th minute. Jamie Vardy's scooped effort was then kept out on 34 minutes thanks to a touch from Blues goalkeeper Edouard Mendy. James Maddison doubled the advantage for Leicester City in the 41st minute. Leicester City then managed to maintain their 2-0 lead throughout as they claimed 3 points from the game. While Leicester City's third consecutive win powered them to the top of the table, Chelsea are now struggling in the 8th position with 29 points. Leicester City will now take on Brentford in the FA Cup on Sunday, while Chelsea will face Luton Town in FA Cup. FC Barcelona captain and striker Leo Messi has been given a 2-match suspension on Tuesday following his sending off against Athletic Club Bilbao in the final of the Spanish Super Cup. Messi, who looked frustrated and off the pace all game due to playing with a hamstring problem, swung a punch at Athletic striker ACR in the last minute of injury time as Barca tried in vain to find a way back into the match. They lost 3-2 on Sunday. After referee Gil Manzao checked with the VAR, he was given his marching orders for the first time in over 730 appearances for Barca. At the Spanish FA's disciplinary committee, the judges decided the Argentinian had acted in a violent manner but not committed an aggression, in which case he would have been suspended for between 4 to 12 games. The ban means that Messi will miss Thursday's Copa del Rey visit to play Cornellà, which is one of the outskirts of Barcelona. With this news, we have come to the end of the episode for today, but stay tuned as we'll be back again tomorrow at 2 p.m. with more news and latest updates your way. Keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.